I'm Jennifer.
And Megan.
With the Country Gig Girls. And we are here today with Kyle Park at the Grizzly.
How's it going, ladies?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good today. Finally, back in Denver. I was here the first time 2 years ago, and it's taken this long to get back. I don't know what took so long, but I'm glad we're here tonight with the Turnpike Troubadours. Hopefully back in, 6 months or less on our own show,
Yeah, so we want to get you back as often as possible.
Well, this will help, I know.
Yeah. We're glad you're here, and we saw you in Steamboat this past January, Steamboat Music Fest. What was one of your favorite memories from Steamboat Music?
Well, we get to play outside this year, which was really exciting. I mean, when I finished the show, it was one of the most proud moments, not because I killed it and did a great, great show, but just, we did a great show. I loved it, but it was just all the elements on, the cold. It started to snow. I mean, y'all might be used to it, but for us, my fingers get cold, and, it took me about 15 or 20 minutes to get my fingers warmed up. I know Jack Ingram goes barefoot every year. Barefoot and crazies for sure. He's crazy. But I feel like, I had to warm up before the show, but after a while, the energy just from the heat and the cold, and I had a hoodie on, I had to take the hoodie off, and the crowd was all there. I thought it was really cool, too. The crowd was so into it. I thought the snow would hurt the show, but actually, I think people there, mostly from Texas,
Yeah.
I think they were excited to see a concert in the snow, because that never happens in Texas. It's usually pouring down beer or pouring down rain, so it was fun.
Yeah, you rocked the gondola stage, that's for sure.
It was cool. It was cool seeing people come off the slopes and stop and check you out. And I'd see the ones who just were walking in their total ski gear, and they'd stop and watch the whole show, and they'd come up and say hi at the end. It was really neat. So I knew that was a new fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you released your album in September, Make or Break Me. Tell us a little bit about the success and the journey with that.
Well, so far, we've had 2 radio singles, and they've been my most successful radio singles to date. Both of them Ryan Beaver co-writes, by the way. I don't know if y'all guys, ladies, know who Ryan Beaver is, but he's awesome. And we've had a lot of success writing songs. The cool thing about the album was producing it, and it's kind of a new passion of mine now is to produce. It's really fun to, I wrote the songs, and I always have an idea of where I want them to go, but I'm never, I'm not a drummer or a piano player, so to get in the studio and experiment and try new things was a lot of fun. The first time in the spring 2010 EP was the beginning of the Make or Break Me album. Really, I did a spring 2010 EP and a fall EP in 2010. One was 4 songs, one was 5 songs, and then the album came out, and I took those 9 and combined it with 6 more to make it's kind of like a CD in stages. What I did, mostly because I think it's important to let fans hear new music quicker. I didn't have 15 songs ready to put on an album, but I had 4 songs ready, so I thought, make them, get them out to the fans, let them hear new music as fast as possible. That way they can sing along at shows and know the songs, and it's better. And plus, it's best to have new music as much as possible. I'm trying to put out a new record this year.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to the studio, let's see, sometime in April, in a few weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be out this year, but I'm going to try to, just because, once again, it's important to get new music out. But being a producer was fun. I'm really glad that I was able to do that now, because I don't know in the future if I'll be having someone else produce it, or I'm not writing my own song. I don't know anything, but right now is the time and the opportunity, so a lot of fun.
Great. And I love that you're always putting new music out.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
So you started playing gigs when you were 15?
Yep.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. I had to have a driver. Couldn't even drive yet.
So did you always know you wanted to go into music, or when you were little, was there something else?
Even when I was 15, I didn't know I wanted to be a professional musician. I know I loved music, and I thought it was cool that I could make money playing, and I knew I was better at music than I was at baseball or basketball or something. But it wasn't until I was probably 21 or 22 where I thought, okay, no matter what happens, I'm stuck playing music, because it's not about money anymore. It's about being happy and being with my friends and just, surviving. That night, I was in Lubbock the night I played, and I thought, okay, I made $700. I can pay all the guys $100. I can afford my gas. I got a hotel room, food, and I've got a couple of dollars. This is awesome. That's all I needed then. And from that mentality and playing all the time, playing, led from those days making $100 to being on the tour bus and being in Denver, Colorado. I couldn't have done that, years ago.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you're really passionate about what you do.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, there's no other job I'd be good at, and there's no other job I want. So.
What advice would you give aspiring musicians?
I think I just said it. Really, it's play play all the time. There's no bad gig when you're first starting. I think that when I first started playing, I didn't turn down a show for 4 years probably. I played as much as I could until we were playing 120 to 150 shows a year. And then we started having to choose which shows because we had 2 offers on one day. And that's the best problem to have in the world, you know, that's perfect. But, I mean, play, and don't forget that the fans are really what makes the show. I mean, I would much rather play for 1,000 people who love the music for no money than to have a guaranteed amount of money and play for nobody, because we've done both, and I promise the most fun shows are the ones where you're playing for people who care about the music and people who are singing along. And you wouldn't have music if you didn't have fans. Simple as that.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to see you play tonight.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun one. Show 2, I'm gonna blow show 1 away, so I'll have to practice.
Kyle Park with the Turnpike Troubadours tonight at the Grizzly Rose. And for more news, interviews, and reviews, check out countrygigirls.com. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
Thank you.